What's good, everybody? It's your favorite YouTuber that nobody knows, aka Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. How you doing? How's your weekend been? It's currently 5 p.m. on a Sunday. Just finished revision and figured I'd get on here. But before I say anything else, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're really trying to grow out here. But what I got for you in the background today is a quick little 2K20 Pro-Am game. I was on the US servers messing about with a dude I've been hanging out with for a bit, known as kglikekilo. Top 10 big in NBA 2K20, and I'm not gonna lie, he really be about that. But shout out to him and his boy for carrying me through what was this long program. It wasn't even long, but carrying me through this session, because I was lagging, and you will tell by how great my defense is. Look like Jordan out here. But anyway, as you can tell from the title of the video, what I'm discussing today is NBA 2K21. Now, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I've been keeping up to date with all the news that comes out for it, because I've been busy. For those of you that know me, it's nearly exam time for me, so getting all the news out is not going to be easy for me because I got to revise dang near 24/7. But the main thing I focused on, or the main thing that I've heard of that's really hit me, was the whole 2K is really trying to push this pro stick back. For those of you who remember, I can't remember what 2K it was. I think it was around 2K14, 2K15. That 2K really came out with the pro stick, and they were like, oh yeah, we're changing it now from only being dribbling to shooting. You can go in smooth motion from dribble to shoot. And then after a while of coming out with that, they decided to nerf it because they realized people were really out here doing a lot with the pro stick. I mean, obviously there were still your square shooters, but you could combine so many dribble moves and then just pull up on somebody in a way that was just unfair. But 2K's back to pushing the agenda of everybody trying to use the pro stick. It's the better way of playing the game than just spamming square. And I'm not gonna lie, I shoot with square. I can shoot with the stick. I'm not that amazing with it. I remember as a kid, my brother was always better with shooting with the stick than me, but I learned how to do it in the end because the bum kept calling me out, telling me I only win because I use square. So yeah, with them introducing it, they've introduced a new shot mechanic that allows you to either miss a shot left or right. And the fact that it's not new, it's old, but you have to hold the stick directly down towards you at 6 p.m. Otherwise, if you hold it at 7, you might miss slightly left. You hold it at 8, sorry, not at 8. You hold it at 5, you might miss slightly right. Do I think this mechanic is great? I think it's a decent mechanic, but the truth of it is, that's not what they need to do in regard to shooting. I know they're trying to do a lot whereby they said they were removing the Quickdraw badge, and now they're going to leave it in the shot creator menu like it's always been, where you can increase the speed of your shot whilst you're creating your jump shot, which personally I do like. But the biggest issue with this game is I honestly do believe they need to go back to way back when there was no greens. People are going to beef me for this and say, how could you say such a thing? You must not be a great 2K player. Because as you just see right there, I do be greening shots. But my thing with it is this: ever since 2K introduced greens, the game has not been competitive. As in, it's competitive, but all people do nowadays, as a kid, one of my boys' girlfriend's little brother was calling me out for, was all people do is time jump shots, which is very true. It's a thing whereby people aren't even knowing their own jump shot; they're just knowing how many seconds or how many milliseconds they have to hold the square button down for, and once they do that, boom, green, always in. Whereas old 2K used to have it that, you actually had to have a good shot, and I know it was BS because everyone was crying, you missed so many shots, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'd rather see a highly defensive game than a highly offensive, as that inbound fooled me, because when I saw him throw from that outside of the court, I did not know that counted as an inbound. But yeah, it used to be that you miss a lot, you make a lot. Now, obviously, a bunch of kids nowadays are more catered towards wanting to see a high scoring game, whereas for me, it's a thing of, I'd rather see you work for your basket than be rewarded just because you know how to count. Seriously, because that's what 2K is right now. Everybody knows the big meta for guards in 2K is dribble, 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 catch a few screens here and there, pull up. If you green it, it's in. If you don't, you might get lucky. And that's what annoys me, because that type of play, there's no way around it with brick wall bigs, and it's just annoying. it really is annoying. Like, don't get me twisted, I have set an occasional screen in 2K, but I'm not setting it with the emphasis of let's set 4 picks here so someone gets stuck and then we just pull up the other side. I mean, the Blazers do play like that pick and shoot game, but they do miss. Whereas in 2K, ooh, is that green again? In 2K, it's a thing of non-stop making. But into one of the other things that they were discussing in this whole update of current gen 2K, as I'm scrolling through Mike Wang's Twitter feed right now. Pro stick shooting upgrade, we all heard that. 40 new jump shot landings within the park. That is the dumbest update I've ever heard of in my life. Like, who really went out there and said, you know what I really want? What? 40 new celebrations in the park. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't get the need for the celebration off a jump shot. Like, I understand the normal celebration, like Russell Westbrook's old gunslinger mentality 3-point celebration. I used to rock with that, but I don't get these new 2K celebrations where a guy shoots a 3, falls on the floor, does some weird backwards roll, gets back up, and that's just a bit much to me. Like, in real life, we all know the truth. If you started doing that on an actual basketball court, son, we're inbounding that ball quick and burning you. Whereas in 2K, it's like, yeah, let's reward all the stupid things. But yeah, so they introduced 40 new jump shot landings, 50 new size ups. I watched an agent video and he said it best. If a game comes out and tells you they've only got like a few hundred, not even like 200 new animations added to their game, you're getting a recycled version. And I'm not gonna lie to you, we saw this with 2K14. 2K14 was when 2K made the jump from PS3 and Xbox 360 to PS4 and Xbox One. What we saw was when you bought NBA 2K14, it was just a recycled version of 2K13 with a slight hint of improvements to make you think to yourself, wow, this is a really new game. Whereas if you jumped on 2K14 on PS4, you realize, wow, there's a gap here. Like, there's a major gap, which is expected due to the potential of the new gaming systems versus the old, but the gaming experience should still be the same. Quality of gameplay, i.e. some mechanics should not be possible because the system can't handle it, but I should be able to experience at least 75% of what I would experience if I was playing it on next gen. Whereas with 2K, it seems as though it's a thing of you only get to experience like 50, if lucky. But I'm not. So they said no more Quickdraw badge. I already discussed. Another badge they apparently are tampering with is Intimidator. This, in my opinion, needs to get gone. Like, don't get me twisted, I love Intimidator. Having Intimidator means one thing. I know for damn sure you're gonna miss it. Cause I got three build makes that I made. I made the point guard, the shooting guard, and the freaking power forward. Out of all three, the power forward has the worst Intimidator badge, but he gets more missed shots. As in, if I'm even near you with my power forward, you're gonna miss. Like, I don't need to be contesting you properly. I can just jump in the direction of where you're gonna take the shot. Miss. And I personally believe that's another broken factor. Like, just as I'm fighting for them to fix this whole shooting thing whereby a green means automatic make, I'm also fighting for them to fix this issue of just because you have Intimidator and you're standing somewhere near the paint, someone's got to miss a shot. Like, that ain't right. So, Quickdraw out. Intimidator should probably get out as well. Like, it should be back to the thing of contest the shot, you get the defense, but then the issue is with the green system and that you have to keep Intimidator, because if you're going to reward people with green means perfect shot, you might as well counter it by having Intimidator means you miss a shot. They're both evils in their own way, and I personally do believe both should be removed from the game, but hey, it's 2K. Most likely won't do it till like 2K23. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the video for me. I'll hopefully try and come out with another update video very soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It's been your boy Alvin. Deuces.